What's up? Yeah, it's motherfucking fucking Friday again. Yeah, gotta keep it consistent. Had to at least hit y'all back on Friday. Give ourselves a little breather, you know, bask in the glory of what everybody calling it, town business with the inauguration and all of that shit. You know, politics aside, it's just big to see more brown motherfuckers in power positions in government. Doesn't mean that we think she gonna be the second coming or she gonna whip out some magic wand like from Harry Potter or some shit and fix all the black folks' problems. But it's good to see that it's no longer impossible. We learned that with Obama. Now we got it again with Kamala. Kamala, people be saying her name all fucked up. If I'm saying it wrong, forgive me in advance. But it's good to just see that shit. Oh, and then baby girl, they did her poem, her speech. Blood, come on, man. We can't get caught up in that whole, I don't know if it'd be possible for black folks. Nope. Ain't nothing impossible. And that's what we need to take away from that. Okay? All right, moving on. So, of course, I'm late again. I know. So, I got caught up watching, Lifetime Movie Network and Oxygen and shit be having all kind of stuff to fuck our heads up. So, I was watching one of them episodes of My Crazy Ex. I'm telling you, there's too much to validate why people remain single. It seems like the safest place to be. So, this shit was funny as fuck, though. I stopped. I was trying to get dressed and shit. I'm like, huh? So, I'll see if I can wrap it up. Dude, in a cool relationship with his woman. They've been together 3 years and shit. And ain't no problems, you know, so that's how the story is going. And he kind of got that donut bald shit. You know how when dudes be going bald and shit and they go bald from the middle to the outside, like the George Jefferson donut thing, right? But he was a white boy. So same shit, you know, bald is bald, it don't matter. But it's been 3 years. You've been bald as fuck since you met your girl till this day. She love him, no problem. Get a letter in the mail, high school reunion is popping up. She said he flipped his wig, figuratively and literally. So he didn't want to go. He was like, no, I don't want to go. You know, got bad memories. I was bullied and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, everybody got some type of shit. Whatever. So she talked him into going, but guess what this motherfucker brings home? A toupee. He come in the door talking about, hey, look what I got for the reunion. And she like, really? What? The fuck? Is that a squirrel on your head? Because that's what it looked like. A squirrel with a trim. But he was dead ass serious. He was not going to that reunion bald headed. So they go to the shit. He have a good ass time. And I mean an awesome time. Everybody, I guess he had funk with and used to tease him and bully him. Everybody cool and shit. He think it's because of his hair. He think this little rug on his head has wowed the fuck out of everybody so masterfully that they like, oh, he cool as fuck, man. Let's kick it with, what was that nigga named? Marvin, Melvin, whatever it was. So long story short, it's after the reunion and shit, and they like, she like, okay, you know, he ain't gonna have that shit on no more. Cool, cause she hated it. She was like, yeah, that it looked crazy, it feel crazy. I wish he would stop wearing it. Right. Didn't happen. So she wake up, he's still rocking the wig, the dome piece, like it's attached. It's a permanent fixture now. The weekend go by and shit, still wearing the dome piece, huh? So she like, well, you know, why you still? He was like, well, you know, I think it looks good. Okay. So she trying to wait him out on it, like, okay, he gonna get tired of this insecure shit. Blood, this nigga, let me tell you what this fool did. He quit his job and stopped fucking with anybody that knew him bald. Because he figured he needed to start anew and only introduce himself as the motherfucker with hair now. Not the donut hole dude. Oh, I got hair, I'm fly. She said that nigga wardrobe changed. So you know how they do the reenactments and shit. So they show him, you know, all bald and frumpy and insecure. And then she was like, oh, he's like new and improved. She said he was, whatever his name was, 2.0. So this nigga walking down the street. I'm too sexy for my hair. Too sexy for anyone. I don't care. That was the walk, nigga. I was like, wow. Nigga, quit your job. So that was the first plug. She was like, he had a good ass job, good paying job, 4 years. You quit because you don't want to go in with your rug on and answer all the questions. Nigga, one, you better be keeping the job so you can afford to replace, renew, and maintain that rug on your head. See, that's what's gonna make him sad. But anyway, so she trying to rock with this fool. He trying to find a new job and shit. He ain't having no luck because this fool come home and say, you know, I'm having a problem finding a job, you know. And she was like, well, what do you think the issue is? Let me tell you what this nigga say. They're jealous and threatened by me. I found the guy interviewing me staring at my head. Bitch, for real? He can't focus on the interview because you got this thing. Like, hey, look at me. You know I'm not real, right? I'm just covering this nigga donut today. What you think? And he totally misinterpreted people paying attention to the balls, to the toupee, right? So he like, oh, they jealous. See, that's delusion. We talked about that. People be hella delusional. You think they understand what you understand? No, he like, yeah, everybody, they coming for me because I look so good with my hair. Okay, so we gonna let that go. So she's still trying to wake this nigga out because she like, oh my God, trying to be supportive and get another job, blah, blah, blah. You know, she don't want him to feel bad. So they out doing some shit. You know, they, hiking. They was out hiking and shit, running, you know, doing healthy shit in the woods, by some trees, by some birds. Now, I ain't a fan of birds, but, you know, I respect the life of them. And of all birds, what you don't want coming at you is a crow. So you already know. You could probably map this one out. Blood. The crow came down from the trees and swooped that nigga toupee off and took it off into the sunset. I almost peed on myself. She was like, now, you know what they say. They say crows are very intelligent and they're very in tune with the environment and spirits and all of that. They supposed to be omens and stuff. Nigga, that crow was like, what the fuck is this on this nigga head, man? Now, he walking around this motherfucking forest. Y'all know we looking for rats and squirrels and shit to pick off. And you come through with this fuzzy nugget on your dome. Nigga, let me help you out. Gone. And you know, them bitches is not cheap. Toupees, so I hear, ain't cheap. And if you don't maintain the motherfuckers right, they get to looking real raggedy. Hey, I worked with a cat. I promise you, look, I ain't gonna say his name, little Asian cat. Hey, we all knew that shit was fake as fuck. But he would come in some days and the bitch would be crooked. Like, the part would be on this side of his head. And so the part that's supposed to lay down in the back would be on the side or the front. And then he would get matted. He wasn't black, right? So it was like, you can't have no matted rug, nigga. You gotta brush and comb. Don't you gotta condition and shit? That blood. So anyway, I got as far as, nigga, when the crow took the shit, I was done. That was the end of the story for me. So because she's calling it my crazy ex, y'all can go ahead and deduce they not together no more. But see, my thing is, 3 years with this crazy insecurity that this dude has had, like a deep wound. So you mean no other signs popped up in 3 years that fool was that deeply insecure about being bald? I mean, I'm assuming you met him bald. I mean, you met baby with no hair. Why you tripping? But it took 3 years for some shit to come to a climax. See, this is where I have an issue. That's too long to be with somebody to realize they are really that fucked up emotionally and mentally and securely and all of that. For real, we in year 3. You quitting jobs over a piece of rug on your head, and you know you're gonna lose that shit, right? Hair is going to go. Even women lose their hair. And yeah, I know we do wigs and weaves and shit, but I ain't finna quit my job because I want a bitch to think this is my real hair. If I come in today and my shit this long, but I rock my Jesus weave tomorrow, bitch, you better rock that Jesus weave like Diana Ross. And I love everybody, because I'ma love everybody with my motherfucking hair that day. Yeah, he needed to nut up. But I was just like, I was more tripping off of, damn, how much you don't know about a motherfucker in years and how you can learn it all at once. So, that's what I'm saying. I stick to my 90-day rule. That first 90 days of dealing with a motherfucker, pay close attention to everything. What they do with you, without you, decisions they make. Because I'm sure
signs about his insecurity in his head popped up way before year 3. But you know, he'd be like, oh, you know, it's okay. He's just a little insecure. It's nothing. You know, I love him. And she really did love his little punk ass. I'm like, people be fucking up good situations over some bullshit. I wish I would lose a nigga over a weave. I'm gonna earn the reason why I run your ass up out of here, but it ain't gonna be over no hair. For real? Yeah. So anyway, enjoy y'all fucking Friday. I had to share that one because that shit had me cracking up this morning. It's Friday. Let's call this Make a Motherfucker Smile Friday, because that's what I'm doing today. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but that's what I'm gonna be doing. Okay? Enjoy. Get ready for this weekend. And we might have a nightcap later, but I better get my black ass to work. So remember, what do I always tell y'all? Everything ain't for everybody, especially them raggedy ass toupees with the mat in the back. But it's something for everyone, even bald headed motherfuckers that's sexy in a motherfucker. Doses.